What's going on, guys? Captain Morgan here, back for another figure review. Today we have another Marvel Legends figure, and it's A.I.M Scientist Supreme. And it's a part of a Build-A-Figure set, and the Build-A-Figure is Zimnu. It looks like you get one of his arms in this package. The only accessory we get for the scientist here is the computer chip, but that's the only accessory needed. I am excited about this figure because I have MODOK, so I'm pretty interested to see how they look next to each other. I think that'll be cool. So there's some artwork on the side of the box, and then here's a shot at the back of the box showing some even better artwork. And then of course it shows the diagram of Zimnu himself, and then all the other figures that come in this set, including Doctor Doom, Dormammu, Marvel's The Hood, Lady Deathstrike, Marvel's Arcade, Red Skull, and then of course A.I.M Scientist Supreme. Red Skull is the only other figure that I have in this set. So I'll give you guys a shot of Red Skull and the Scientist, and then of course MODOK and the Scientist. But you guys know the drill. Let's get this guy out of the package and check out his articulation and see what we think about him. Alright, so we have the A.I.M Scientist Supreme out of the package now. We've got his accessory laying next to him here. Went ahead and put him in a little bit of a pose, if you guys can't tell already. He stands very easily, so you all know that's my pet peeve. I want my action figures to stand. I mean, is that so much to ask for? So let's get into it. Anyways, he looks freaking awesome right off the bat. I do like the swirling and the paint, or the marbling, however you want to say that. Right out the gate, though, he has this white chalky residue. It's going to be hard for you to see it on camera, I think. But he has this white chalky residue all over him. And I can't help but think it's from the Zimnu Build-A-Figure part that comes in the package, because it's painted white and it's like a little bit of that white paint is coming off. So I do want to go ahead and say that. I mean, I don't know if that's a big deal to you guys, but it looks like it's leaching some of the paint from the Build-A-Figure part onto this figure. Not, permanent or anything, just a chalky residue. So I went ahead and gave him a quick wipe down for the video, just so he wasn't covered in it. Maybe I should have left it, though, so you guys could have seen it better. Right away, we do have a little bit of, it's catching my finger here as I rub over it, a little bit of a paint defect in the shoulder. But that's about it on this figure that I can tell so far. But let's get into articulation. So, of course, he twists at the bicep here. We do have some shoulder range mobility, not much, but a little bit. Bends at the elbow. Do we have any wrist articulation? Yes, we do. We do have some wrist articulation there. That's nice. Let's see here. How about the head? Oh, wow. Okay, we do have some head articulation. He can look down. He can look up. He can look side to side. That's nice. We know that's important. Looks like we do have an ab crunch here. It'd been cool if they added some more detail up into here. That's kind of, just looks like nothing. But that's all right. It looks pretty cool. I do like his belt and how big everything looks. The pockets and everything. That looks awesome. He does bend at the knee. Let's see. He does twist at the top of the bicep there, so that's nice. The foot twists at the ankle, so that's pretty nice. I like that. And, of course, you do have up and down articulation on the feet. I love the detail in the figure. I think he looks awesome. That's the original pose that I just showed you there in the beginning, I think, is how I will display him, even though he won't be able to hold his chip. So maybe not, actually. Let me get him in a different pose for you guys with his accessory here. Alright, so here he is, like, reading his computer tablet. I thought that looked kind of cool. His head's down, looking at the tablet. Looks pretty neat. Hands behind his back because he means business. He is the Supreme Scientist, reading data here. So maybe I'll have him displayed like that. That's not a bad way. Plain, simple, easy, but looks good. So let's get the MODOK figure in here and see how that looks, how they look together. Alright, so here's a shot of MODOK, or my MODOK figure anyways. There is one from Toy Biz, I believe, from back in the day, but this is the newer one from Hasbro, alongside of the A.I.M Supreme Scientist. I think it looks awesome. I can't wait to get some A.I.M soldiers and have them all, around. I think that's going to look freaking awesome. So I definitely recommend this guy for anyone's collection, especially anyone that's got MODOK already or any other A.I.M soldiers or anything like that. Come on. Really, really cool figure. As a matter of fact, I like this whole wave. I would like to get every figure in this wave. Zimnu looks pretty cool as well, so that would be a bonus. But let me go ahead and grab Red Skull for you guys, because that actually is one of my favorite figures that I have so far. I just think they did an excellent job on this Red Skull. So here's a shot of all three of them together, but like I said, my Red Skull figure here is the only other figure that I have in this wave. But I love this figure. I mean, come on, guys. That is a badass figure. He looks awesome. Hasbro did such a good job with this Red Skull. Very, very pleased with him. But anyways, it's not his video, so he can just take a step back and sit back there in the background. So anyways, you know, what do I think about, or what would I rank the A.I.M Scientist Supreme figure? I'd probably rank him a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I like the fact that he stood right away and didn't require a whole bunch of work and posing and balancing to get him to stand. He stood right away, right out of the box. And yeah, you could argue I don't have him in an aggressive stance, but half the figures that I open up, I just try to get them in a regular standing up pose and they fall down. I can't even get them to stand. So I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. If you have a MODOK figure or any other A.I.M soldier figures, you got to get this guy. I recommend the whole set though, the whole wave. I only have 2 of the figures, but hopefully I can get the rest of them for you guys through time. But anyways, thank you again for tuning in to another review video. Please like and subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you guys in the next one.